why are you running?
I am running for the District 7 Commissioner position because I have been watching what's been going on with the local board, the current board, and I see things that don't sit well with me, like lack of transparency. I feel like they're wasting funds on things like lawsuits, severance packages. They are not using their HR department to do their hiring and firing. I see things not being done, again, in a transparent way, following the rules of order, just, taking things behind closed doors and not being transparent and wasting money and really not serving the people, which is what they should be doing. Some of the services are starting to degrade, and the things that they were elected to do, I feel like there's a bit of overreach in terms of what they're trying to do. They kind of feels like like the power has made them feel like they're running on autocracy, but really they're kind of trying to do things that the board isn't really supposed to be doing. And it feels a little bit like a revenge tour for them because of something that happened to them, with their schools and stuff during COVID. So I don't think that's the kind of thing that that elected officials should do. It shouldn't be a personal vendetta, right? They should be serving everyone and representing everyone, and I feel like they're only representing people who are like them.
Tell me about your priorities.
So I am a single parent, and so I became a single parent. My husband died of a heart attack in 2019. My kids were 16 and 13, and the community just really rallied around us, and so I feel really strongly about making sure that my friends and neighbors are supported the way I was supported when I was going through a crisis like that. And I see things happening in our county where it's growing, right? There are a lot more people in our county than there used to be, but I feel like some of the services are starting to fall off. Wage inequality is bad. Housing is hard to come by for people who are middle income. There's food insecurity issues, and I think there are things that the county board can do in order to make our county for everybody, not just for people who look or talk or act like me. Right? So I want to represent everyone.
Okay. You pretty much answered this next question, but I'll still ask you a little bit. Tell me about you personally. Things you like to do, places you like to go. You just mentioned kind of what happened with your family.
Right.
Any other things you'd like to kind of explain about?
So, yeah, I mean, my kids and I have lived in this area since 2001. That's when I got married. When I got married in 2001, I got my MBA from Michigan State in 2001. And I mean, it was like a big year for me. I know it was kind of not a great year for everyone, but it was a really great year for me. I also started working at Steelcase, and we just started having our family here. So I like to watch football. I'm a really big sports fan of the two universities where I went, University of Notre Dame and Michigan State. And I like to read a lot. I'm in multiple book clubs, one with my church and two with other just friends. I like to cook. I guess that's kind of me.
Why should people vote for you?
I think they should vote for me because I have a track record of leadership in large organizations. I was in the Navy for 6 years. I was a supply corps officer. I served in Alaska. I served on the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, an aircraft carrier, and at a Navy SEAL team. And I learned, the leadership qualities of a naval officer. How to be an officer and how to have discipline and get things done. And then when I left, I went back and got an MBA, and I've been in the business world since then. And I've always managed people. And so I think I understand how large budgets work, how large organizations work, how to collaborate with other people, even when, maybe you don't have a control over them or you disagree with them. I know how to build consensus. And I've been successful in my career, and I think that makes me uniquely qualified, as well as all the other experiences I've had that I can bring to the organization, right? Things that maybe others maybe don't have, especially from a leadership perspective.
You pretty much answered this next question in your first answer. Tell me what has been your thoughts over the past year and a half to 2 years when it comes to how Ottawa County government has been run.
Right. I think that people start out with the right intention. I think they intend to do things right for themselves or what they think is their community. But I think sometimes, the way that they go about things are not necessarily the best way, right? You have to collaborate with others. I think to me, government is about compromise and finding the best solution for all. And it's also representing all. And I feel like the current board is just narrowly representing people who are like them. And again, like I said, it feels a little bit more like a revenge tour, and not something that they're trying to do for all people. The county is more diverse than just one particular way of thought, and I think that they're doing things that aren't transparent. They're wasting money, right, at the peril of the constituents. They have vindictive actions against their political enemies, and that's just not the character of West Michigan. Especially in our county. I mean, we're here to be good neighbors and friends. I think that they're not really acting as servant leaders, which is putting others first. I just think that it's just kind of a frustrating situation to be in a county that's run by people who have other things in mind besides representing everyone. The whole, even just the motto itself, right? Changing the motto from where people belong or where we belong, right, to where freedom rings. I just don't know who freedom's ringing for at this point. So.
And to kind of follow up on some of your answers before, the severance package you mentioned, I'm assuming that's reference to waste of taxpayer dollars.
Yes.
What through your mind when you found out about the severance package when it came to the people that they fired?
So again, like I said, I've been part of large organizations that have human resources departments that help you navigate conversations. Sometimes you have situations where people are not working out and, meeting the goals of the organization, and you sometimes you have to part ways. But there are HR departments that exist to help you navigate through that so you can avoid things like severance packages, or not severance packages, but lawsuits, right? And finding the right candidate from the beginning prevents you from the lawsuits and the severance packages, right? Making sure that the candidate is somebody that's qualified and meets the expectations of the job, not necessarily someone that's just happens to be related to someone who's related to someone you know. The cronyism is not the way to run things, and it doesn't produce the right results, and that's pretty obvious in the county right now that's a mistake. So.
You talk about your priorities of wage. I can't remember the word that you used after wage, but housing, wage, and food insecurity. How would you work on that if you were elected?
So there are programs that can help the people who have food insecurity, and some of those things have been cut or ignored. I think that there are ways we can work with the businesses in the county to help lower income people find meaningful work. I think that the escalation of the cost of housing is something that we could look at as well, in terms of maybe programs to help people who don't have enough money, or maybe the escalation of the cost, something that we need to really consider. So working with business, working with the county, looking at ways to find opportunities to expand programs for people who are less fortunate.
You mentioned, I didn't know you were in the Navy. The Ottawa County Board recently started the Veterans Department. Did you ever use the Ottawa County Veterans Department before?
I did not. No, I'm actually a disabled veteran. I had a knee injury when I was in the Navy. And so I do get VA benefits, and I do get VA healthcare from the VA that's in Wyoming. It used to be up on Coit Avenue in Grand Rapids, and then they opened the new facility in Wyoming. So I've been going there to them for help with that service-connected disability. I've never not gotten service or needed anything in addition to that. I don't see that Ottawa County needs to have its own veterans affairs or veterans group to serve veterans any better than the people that are already doing it today. So.
Yeah, so the reason why I was asking about that, because initially there was a group of kind of like former veterans who worked for like about $40,000. But now they've created a more official department, so I was just curious about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've hit everything I could think of at this moment. How would you increase transparency? I hear transparency a lot, but how would you increase transparency for yourself?
Well, I think we need to be very open about the agenda before the meeting starts and then follow the agenda while the meeting's occurring. If things need to change because there's some emergency that comes up and you have to pivot, then I think you should announce that and allow people time to react to it before you address it. I think taking things outside of the meeting to do things behind closed doors is not transparent. And I think constituents need to know what's happening and why. So being very vocal and open about what's transpiring and when, I think is one way to increase the transparency.
Perfect. I think I've hit everything at this moment that I can think of. If there's anything else you'd like to add in, what would it be?
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm a pretty trustworthy person that has a lot of integrity. Like I said, I've really had to rely on my own community as a single parent after my husband's death with my kids, and I feel very strongly that I'm the kind of person that will be there for everyone and could help support people when, as much as I can from that position.